5 stocks I'm most excited about this week. All right. At number 5, Starbucks.
Okay.
So Starbucks, I'm most excited about, and really I would lump in McDonald's, any sort of hospitality. And the reason is Chipotle. Chipotle and Starbucks were in similar positions over COVID, which they had a tough initial quarter adjusting to COVID, but then they quickly pivoted, created efficiencies. Starbucks had worked on smaller spaces, quicker grab and go spaces, which I think is better. They're better for it. And we know, like, to me, Starbucks is one of the best brands in the business as far as business operations. And let's remember, Starbucks owns all theirs. They franchise very few, and those are international.
Yeah.
They own all of their businesses. So they are basically, there's more consistency in it. So I love this stock. I'm excited to see where it goes. You mentioned that it's kind of hot. This doesn't mean that I would buy it beforehand.
Yeah.
But I do think it can continue to run up. Moreover, I think that Starbucks in general is going to continue the trend that Chipotle did, and I think this is going to be a continued run, making new all-time highs going into next quarter. Monster year. I'm not going to say it's going to be a record quarter because Chipotle did have a record earnings quarter, but it's going to be a great quarter, my anticipation. Or by my estimation. So 5 is Starbucks. Number 4. And I took a couple off here, full disclosure, because I'm pretty sure you're going to put it on yours, maybe.
Okay.
So Facebook is top 5, is my number 4, which I think you might have in there. But Facebook, again, looking at Snapchat last week, looking at Twitter last week, both had massive moves. Facebook had a sentiment run with it, but if their earnings are any indication on what to expect for Facebook,
yeah,
I think we're going to see massive advertising numbers. I think we're going to see a lot about Oculus. They were advertising a lot over the finals. I don't know if you noticed that, but I think there's going to be a huge push in augmented reality. And so I'm excited for Facebook. They also, I hope they unveil their $2 billion investment plan in creators, their creator fund. All that stuff should be exciting. They're still top dog, and I think they're going to show us why they're top dog on Wednesday.
I like Facebook a lot. It's not in my top 5.
I pulled out Apple and I swapped it with this one. At number 3, PayPal. PayPal, fintech. PayPal has been an absolute monster. They've been around for so long, but they still have done a great job of finding new revenue opportunities, new lanes. And I still think this is the beginning of their growth story. I think there's so much more for them. I actually think they're a bit going through sort of like a revitalization. Like, to me, they were kind of like the old guard, the old dog, and now they're like fresh. They got Venmo. They're doing the buy now, pay later. Crypto, all that stuff is good stuff. Also looking to get into the space, swipe card reader, stuff like that. So I'm excited about what PayPal does. I love this. PayPal or Square should be in everybody's forever investment portfolio.
Yeah, I agree.
Number 2 is going to be Alphabet, and Alphabet does not get enough love, even though we do talk about it. Alphabet is just one of the most well-rounded companies and an absolute monster. And, you know, we've seen success because of YouTube, and there's been so many creators that have seen success because of YouTube, and YouTube is a part of their business that they are clearly doubling down on and going to attack the likes of Facebook, the likes of Twitter, likes of Snapchat, and making it more of a social platform. And I believe they've already done the heavy lifting. They already have the attention. They already have the people there. Now all they have to do is create a better way to engage. They're ahead of the game. I think they're going to successfully do this. I'm excited about really Alphabet as a whole, because not just that, but if you look at why Microsoft has been successful, Amazon has been successful, it's been cloud services.
Yeah.
And Alphabet is right up there. So Alphabet should have a great quarter. But this stock, again, I mean, I fall in love with it more and more every time I see it. And at number 1, it's got to be Amazon. It's the first, is it the first earnings, Andy Jassy? It's the first official Andy Jassy earnings. So I think all eyes are going to be on Amazon earnings. I'm excited to hear what he has to say. Amazon's a monster. Will he do a 30 for one split? I don't know. I'd love to see it. That'd be the ultimate, like, you know, off the top rope to start your reign.
Yeah.
So Amazon's going to be great. I think they're going to come in and crush it. And I think people are sleeping on Prime Video for streaming service. I really do, bro. I think that 10 years from now, when the dust settles, I believe Prime will no doubt be top 3, but I think they're going to be top 2. I'm not going to yet say they're going to be 1, but I think they're going to be top 2. I love their business model, and they just continue to show why they're one of the top 3 companies in all of the world.